Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day you're watching me or listening to me, watching the candle. So anyhow, here I am. I need your input, okay? As you all know, my life was turned around when my husband walked out of it, abandoned me, and things just keep getting worse. It's just unbelievable. It just goes on and on and on and on. So, my latest catastrophe, and I need your input. What are your thoughts? What do you think? How can I get around this? What can I do? How can I make it happen? How can I turn this awful world that he put me into the other way around? Well, I have been missing doctor's appointments because we have winter now. If you don't get winter, consider yourself lucky. There's the candle. You know, when I look at it here, it's yellow. It's really pretty. But when you see it over there, you saw a little yellow, it's white. Okay, back to subject at hand. So I drew some pictures, but I can't draw very good. So the first picture here is a picture of a car. I wrote a car. It's supposed to be a car, like going that way, sideways. So that was the windows, and that's the door. I was going to draw it like you're looking at it from the front, but then you got to draw those lines. Do you have to do art in high school? We did, where you put the lines to make it look, I don't know. I want to try it. I used to love to draw, but no more. So anyhow, I told you about the, what is that? Oh, it's just an indentation. I'm like, what is that nasty? It's not nasty. Part of the thing. Why does it look red? Looks like worms. What the heck? Anyhow, that doctor's appointment I was 3 minutes late for because there was a car accident, and nothing I could do. I couldn't just be a Jetsons car and just fly up in there over it, and there I go. So they made me go home. And then I had missed another appointment because I can't get in my car. And I tried the vinegar and the water and the, what's it called? Oh, it's white. Rubbing alcohol and water and da-da-da. And the most important thing is don't put hot water in there. Oh, and they say to use, get this, to try to unfreeze your doors, you use a hairdryer. How would I use a hairdryer? I don't have big enough doors to drive my car into the house. It would take many extension cords to get from the inside to the outside, and having fuses, I don't think that would be a good idea. So basically the hairdryer thing doesn't work. So, this is a problem. So when the doctors cancel me, they've canceled me before, and they've also made me wait for over an hour, but that's okay. But if I'm 3 minutes late because there's a car accident, or my car doors don't open, and when they cancel me or reschedule me, then I say, well, you know, it's probably going to either be a very wintry, snowy, blizzardy day, or it's going to be freezing, which is way under freezing, and my car door won't open. And guess what? I was right. Why can't I be right on the lotto numbers? I don't play the lotto, so if I was right or wrong, I don't even have a chance. So anyhow, here's my car. I tried since 7 o'clock in the morning to get in. The appointment was at 9, so around 8 o'clock I called the office. I'm trying to see what you can look at. 8 o'clock I called the office. They don't open till 9. My appointment, well, they said to be there 9:05. I don't know. That's kind of weird. 9 o'clock they open, 9:05 be there. That's a rush on people, right? Plus you can't call ahead of time. I tried calling the insane service because I was thinking it was getting bad out, and I thought maybe I should just cancel. I thought, no. Because they'll probably say, oh, no, you can't cancel. You got to call in the morning. So I thought, no, let's, maybe I'll have some good luck. You watch Everyone Loves Raymond. I've been watching it lately. Well, I shouldn't say lately. The last time when I was able to watch something, which was, I don't know, I want to say second week in November. But I started watching, and then when you watch it, that algorithm is true. They put it out to you. And this reminded me of something. If you watch the show, Marie is the terrible mother-in-law. She made a sculpture, and this thing just reminded me of, if you know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. I can't repeat it. But anyhow, So I thought, hey, I got a plan. So this morning when I had to call the dreaded secretary, I was all stressed out all night thinking about calling the dreaded secretary. Didn't sleep well because of the reason I have to go to the appointment, because it's my IBS. It's terrible. It's terrible. My IBS with the also, you know, the swallowing issue. I've been having so much esophageal spasms. It's unbelievable, and puking in my throat. So basically my whole GI tract from top to bottom, something's wrong. And if they would just done that colonoscopy that the doctor's office canceled on me, I think it was 2 Octobers ago. I would think it was 2024 in October. They canceled me, and if they didn't cancel me, I had a ride, I had everything, I was all set, but no, they canceled. So anyhow, here I am, in pain, in agony. I'm even afraid to eat my soup and mashed potatoes. I don't know what to eat anymore. But anyhow, enough about that. So as I was talking to her, because I was all ready to, you know, like, put my gloves on, I told her I'm going to try to rent a car. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'll try. Because, you know, I have, maybe we'll look at my awful looking picture. Boy, that is pathetic. It's like a kid drew it. But anyhow, so I thought I'd try that. So then I'm trying to call. Oh yeah, they got me in pretty quickly for, you know, rescheduled me. And so, of course, it's going to be bad weather in the teens for the next couple weeks, so my doors will not open. You can unlock them, but they won't open. I used to have a car starter, but he made me, well, he did it. He shut it off because it bothered him, because my car sometimes would start to, it would start itself or beep or something, or both, and he didn't like it. Not that he had to go outside and shut it off, but he just didn't like it, so stupid me listened to him. So if I had a car starter, then I could just, you know, press the buttons, it would heat up, and then the doors would open. You know, you kind of get what kind of life I had. But anyhow, so I called this place that I know is pretty good. Like, if you're in a jam, they could bring you home, or I guess they Uber you home if they can't get you home, which I don't really like. Because, I don't know, nowadays, there's nothing safe around here. But I'm in a jam. So they all have 800 numbers. You can't talk to the location. Actually, they used to be very close to me, this one place. So I finally found the local number, talked to the guy. I gave him my name. He looked me up. He says, "Oh yeah, you used to rent a lot," and I did when my mom's sister was dying from cancer in Toronto. I would rent for her. And actually, the one place where I used to buy all my cars in my first marriage, all my cars, like I had 1 million, a few of my cars, and here sometimes. So anyhow, oh yeah, everything's great. He's all smiley, happy, whatever. And then I guess he asked me one question. I don't know if he said it was business or I don't know what he asked, or pleasure. It's not pleasure, but. So they contacted me, and I said, am I going to speak to a person, or I guess they call everything AI now, you know, computer. Oh no, a person. Bring, bring, bring. I'm not mocking any language. I'm really not. I'm trying to sound like a computer talking to me. I'm like, again, they lied. So I guess it was just a pre thing. And they said, hold on for a assistant, or I don't know what it was called. So I waited, I called, and she's like, she can't find me. She needed my number, my old number, because this was years ago when we used to rent from them. Who can remember your old telephone number? I had like 4, 5, 6 of them, because of him once again. I'm not even going to go into that story. But anyhow, I says, I don't know, but I gave him my name, and they found me. Oh, well, I can't. Well, really, what is the difference? I just want to rent a car. I didn't say that. I'm just thinking that. So anyhow, she's just got to find me before she could rent me a car. So you tell me people that travel, I know they probably belong to the Travel Business Club and whatever, get all these perks, but let's just say someone graduated from college and is a big shot, I don't know, whoever they are, and they're going to travel and they got an expense account. There has to be a first time, right? So I don't think they'd be in their thing. I don't know. But anyhow, I somehow remembered the number, the phone number. God is good. So anyhow, then she goes on. I says, I just really need something really plain, the simplest. It's just got to have a steering wheel and a gas pedal and a brake. That's it. I want the lowest of the low, basically the cheapest of the cheap. And the only thing, it has to be automatic, because I haven't driven a standard in forever, and no thanks. I didn't like it when I was 20. I don't think I'd like it now. So anyhow, she's like, blah, 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 and blah, blah, and asking, how will you pay for it? She hasn't told me the price. Oh, are we on to the next picture? What was this about? Oh, see what, that's what you get for writing on a paper towel. Oh, that was the rental place. Okay. So she hasn't told me the price yet. I says, well, I need to know the price. Well, she wants to know how I'm paying for it. Well, let's see. Do I have to go sell something to be able to pay for it, or is it a price that, that's you can handle? So she looks something up. She says our cheapest thing right now is, I think she said 65 and change, and then plus there's tax, and there's this and that, and blah, 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 blah. And that is way over, more than half the price of what it used to be. She says, yeah, we're not having any specials now. They don't have specials. What is the special she speaks of? So that was the rental place with the arrow going up, meaning the price went way sky high. Let's see what the next thing is. Oh my God. Oh yeah. It gets worse. So anyhow, so she's trying to sign me up and blah, 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 da-da-da-da, and this and that. When do I want to pick it up? When do I want it dropped off? I said, well, they told me they would pick me up and bring me to their place so I could fill out the paperwork and sign my life away and all that crap. And then I could go to my doctor's appointment. And then, that's it. And then she says, when would you like to bring it back? I said, well, I could probably have it back the same day. I says, I'd like to go and maybe, take a little drive because my car's so old. I'd like to enjoy a car that's not so old. And because we had to rent a lot of cars in my lifetime with the second husband. And it used to be fun for my son and I. Sometimes I got really cool cars, but anyhow, I thought, yeah, then I use the gas and I got to replace it. I can't afford all this luxury life that I used to have. That was my luxury. That's pretty sad. But anyhow, I says, yeah, I could get it returned, but then I'm like, but I can't bring it back because I have no one to pick me up. Here we go again. No one. Oh, you're no one called. There's a song. Oh, it's got a pretty melody. Da, 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 da. You're nobody called today. No. Oh, what's the name of this song? Probably Nobody. Where was I going with the story? I don't know. I think this is really stressful, so anyhow. I have no idea. I have nobody. Nobody has to do with cheating. Got nobody who cheats, so I don't cheat, so I don't have a cheater person. So I got nobody. Like I had nobody before. So anyhow, and I remember the guy, I did ask him, he says, oh, we could drop you off. Like I said before, one of my sons was supposed to pick me up, and he took forever. And so they said they had to close, so they would Uber me home. And I says, no, I'll go wait outside. And I waited and waited and waited. And it was pouring. It started pouring terrible. But story of my life. So anyhow, then we're on to the deposit part. Do you know now they do rent to under 25? Before you had to be 25. I believe I am over 25 years old. She asked me. I think my voice sounds quite a lot older than 25. But anyhow, they do rent to under 25, but their deposit is anywhere from $400 to over $1,000. Just in case they run away with the car. I guess probably it's more if they crash it because, young drivers. But yes, there is a deposit because, I may drive away with their car and drive somewhere. Well, I would be the last person on the face of this earth, even though you would think she'd be the first person because I just said I'd like to go drive around in a nice car. But if I would go drive somewhere to leave this place where I can't go other places because I have to be in my own environment because of my anhidrosis and all my other awful medical things I have. Yeah, that's the first thing in my mind. I'm going to drive somewhere tropical, somewhere fun, and have some fun in the sun, and they'll be then to me. No, not doing that. Go somewhere cold. No, not doing that. Plus, you got to pay for the gas. It's not like they give you an expense card. Fill it up and all the gas. I'm not taking your car, people, believe me. Just please let me rent a car. I'll even have it back that day. Come on, cut me a break. Nope, can't do that. So they need a $300 deposit. I think I wrote something else. No, that was there. We go down here. Oh, God only knows what I wrote here. What did I write here? Don't write on a paper towel. That was a dumb idea. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, I said because of what happened with you-know-who, my credit got destroyed. I have only 2 cards, and they don't even have $300 credit together total with them both. So they once that thing came in 2020, all my credit cards got half of their credit, like available credit, got cut. Don't know why. I had very good credit rating. That was before he abandoned me. But anyhow, that's what happened. And then when he left, he shorted me a lot of money. Well, first he didn't pay, and then he shorted me a lot of money, and then that's it. I have only these 2 credit cards. So she's still going on about how I'm going to pay. It's like, well, I have a couple of rings. Not on me, not here. Somewhere where they're safe. I'd have to go to the jewelry store and see how much I can get for them. Well, for 2 rings, I darn well better get more than $300. Maybe I could get my fridge. I doubt it. They don't pay you nothing. One is the ring I got my mom that she gave back to me because she figured she wasn't going to take it with her. That was nice of her. But it cost a pretty penny. Whoops, sorry. I bought it in my first marriage. Am I talking to myself? I haven't pressed the button. Oh, yeah, I did. So anyhow, but guess what? I can't get in my car and go drive to the jewelry store because I can't get in my car. Oh, my God. So anyhow, back to whatever. Oh, don't let me forget to tell you about the garbage story. Oh, my gosh, please don't let me forget. Not in this video. It's already getting too long. So anyhow, I said, let's just say, oh, I will never do this again. Let me see what it says. Not. Oh. So they said they don't even take your credit card number in their ad. They get it when you come pick up the car. So then most people like to pay, I guess, on credit. Business people especially, they probably have business credit card. But anyhow, so then I'm thinking, why did I open my mouth that I don't have $300? Oh, I know, because you have to have $300 as a deposit, so they do hold it. So if you don't have it, they can't hold it, and then you can't have the car. Bad, bad girl I am. So I thought if I could put the $300 on, that I should get at least for the other rings a bit smaller. Oh, a lot smaller. But anyhow, long story short, don't matter if I can't get in my car, I can't get in my car. But I thought, let's just pretend this all works out, or $300 just fall out of the sky. I call my credit card company, I pay the $300. It takes several days for it to, go through. And so then I go get the car, they pick me up, everything's good. I'll skip over all theirs, I won't repeat myself. And then I return the car the same day. But they didn't say, well, we'll give you a discount. I should ask for that. I'm surprised at me, but this stress just keeps piling on me. It's just like I can't even think anymore of the. I would have right away said, oh, well, how about give me a deal, because I'd be bringing it back the same day, not even 24 hours later. And then I said, but the problem is then once they do that, it takes up to 10 days for my bank to get the money back. And which I guess would be okay, because it would be like money I don't have, which you probably don't have. And the thing is, you gotta leave your rings there. And they take her ring has little tiny diamonds. They take them out. How do you know they're not going to rip you off? Oh, there's the cards in focus now. How do you know they're not going to replace your diamond with something else? You don't know. But I gotta sell them. Gotta sell everything. Whatever I have that I could sell has got to be sold. Because I tried calling him, texting him also. And you see, he could do this. He could rent me a car, or give me one of his 2 million cars so I could drive it. This is ridiculous. He gets to go to all his appointments, and I have to miss mine and get yelled at. And I feel like crap, total crap. Crap is the word of the day, I guess. No, I feel awful. The cramps are terrible. And the medicine they used to give me, I guess they don't have it anymore, or he doesn't write it, or I don't know what the problem is. But you can't even get to see the doctor. You got to see a PA or NP, I don't know. So anyhow, there we are, no further today than I was this morning. So that's my story. So do you have any ideas for me? Any ideas at all? I can't think of anything. So please, comment your ideas below. There's got to be someone else. Not that I would ever wish this on someone else. Every darn thing keeps going wrong. And the water in the bathroom is starting to leak quicker. I don't know why. I have not touched it or anything, but I guess it must be something's broken with it. So after a while, which I knew after a while would start going quicker. But there's no way I'm going to sit there. I'm going to have to figure out a way to buy that tool. There should be a tool rental place. That's a good business to think of. Where you can just rent it, you know, because you don't need it. Well, in my case, I probably will need it. It's not like anyone's going to fix it for me. But, I mean, it's not as fast as it was, so I'm praying that it just takes a long time for it to go that fast. It's not like I could borrow any tools from anyone, because all my friends down south, you know, those rich widows, they all got a lot of money, so they need something done. They go ring-a-ling-a-ling, ringy-dingy-dingy. What's that thing from that show? Know the name of that show? One ringy-dingy. 2 ringy-dingy, you know, you can just call someone. I can't do that. So here I am. And trash day, of course. I thought about it Thursday, and I thought I better get moving on this trash stuff. But I have been so sick from this IBS for now. It's either 8 or 15 days. Can't even remember. I feel so horrible. But, and it is IBS, that I am sure. So anyhow, what would be your suggestion for me to be able to rent a car from a rental place that they say they're going to pick me up and bring me back home at the end? Why can't they bypass the $300? How can I talk them into, you don't have to worry about me? There's no way. I'll sign a paper. I'll notarize it. I'll draw my blood. Put a drop of my blood on. No, that's gross. So any ideas? Because pretty soon the doctors are going to say, hey, if you can't come, toodles. And I really have to go. I need some kind of relief from this IBS. This is just horrible. So any ideas? What do you think? What do you think would be the answer? Okay, that's it. Please, whatever, comment what you think. And someone unsubscribe. Why are you doing that? Now, I've noticed there are people here, and I know the people, and they have 2 names, which is nice. So they just subscribe with both names, but then you want to punish me, so you take the other name away. Why are you doing it? Like I said, I'm subscribed to so many people, and they have like, one of the people have 10 million subs. They don't need my sub, for Pete's sake. But I don't have the heart. That looks terrible. It's not dirty. It's see-through. It's the way it shows. Like, see, it shows bad. It's part of the candle. But anyhow, I don't have the heart to unsub. Please don't unsub me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. Obviously, you don't have to listen to me. Because if you listen to this, thank you so very much. I was going to say something, but it wouldn't make any sense. Please subscribe. I want to get to 1,000. Wouldn't it be nice if I could be... Well, I can be financially free from him because I can't make that kind of money. But, you know, if I could get monetized and somehow I could make at least some sort of money that would help. So when he pulls his crap on me, I don't have to get in all this tizzy where my stomach gets all upset. It's not fun. And I've lost more weight. Because whenever I get the IBS attacks, they're because he's called me names and degraded me and that kind of stuff. But now he just ignores me when it's something real important. And I'm not talking about if he can get me a ride there or rent a car from me or anything like that. It's something that we have to talk about. It's very important. It's also about doing our taxes together. But he doesn't want to give me the refund, which I need, because then I could get a fridge. But hey, he's the boss man. He can do what he wants. Big shot on campus. I didn't go to college, so he's no big shot anywhere. But what he's doing to me is just ruining my health. But anyhow, that is it. That's my story. I know it's not a pleasant one. Maybe one day I'll do a nice positive story. Yeah, there's some positive things I could share with you, but anyhow, that's it for now. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't unsubscribe, for Pete's sake. Don't unsubscribe. Please. Do what you want. Be kind to people. Pay it forward. Be the reason someone smiles today. And please answer your suggestions, your ideas. What would you think? What could there be? What could I do? I have to get to this doctor's. Okay, don't forget, subscribe, share my channel. If you share, someone else might, you know, might subscribe. Maybe I'll do a relaxation thing video or something like that. I don't know. What do you want me to talk about? Think of some happy subject, and I'll talk about it. Okay. Thanks for watching. If you got this far, you probably cleaned your whole house already. No problem, just listen to me and clean your house, because it's not like you got anything to watch here. I got nothing to show you but my beautiful pictures and my scratching there that I don't know what I wrote. I should have wrote on a piece of paper, but anyhow, that is it. Goodbye for now, and hugs to all of you. I always turn to the Halloween voice. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, bye-bye. Subscribe.